Good morning. I drove out to Shelby Farms Park today over on the east side of Memphis to do a quick video on my recovery gear and fluids bag that I'll be carrying in the Silverado. It's just going to be a short video. It's important to make sure you always have the proper fluids with you when you're off trail. You never know when you're going to get a cooling hose, heater hose leak. If for some god-awful reason you were to flip or flop your rig and were to lose oil, it'd be good to have backup oil to top it off until you can get to a parts store. But in my recovery gear bag, what you'll see is everything that I purchased from Rhino USA. And if you were interested in purchasing recovery products from them, I have a 10% discount code that I'll include in the description of this video, and you can get 10% off your order from them. So I appreciate them presenting that to my viewers and podcast listeners. I've been mentioning this over a year, I guess, so I know of several people that have purchased gear from them. They are a growing company and everything's made in the USA, which is important. Quick shipping, great customer service, never had an issue. The fluids bag that you'll see again is the same bag that I bought for the JL setup from Blue Ridge Overland Gear. I've had a steady stream of stuff coming from them over the last few weeks, and they get products out the door fast. I'm never left waiting on anything. Great people to deal with. So check them out. And I'm also going to give just a quick view of my Molle panels for the back of my seats that I also purchased from Blue Ridge Overland Gear. So let's check that out. So this is my fluids bag, same as what I have for the Jeep JL. Bought one for the Silverado, same exact bag. You've seen this in a previous video. Got a pair of gloves, a couple quarts of oil, my antifreeze, and some transmission fluid or transfer case fluid if I need that. So that packs up nicely there. You've got much more room in there for hose splices, pieces of copper, different things that if I had a ruptured hose on trail, I can make a quick repair with it. But that stows away here and straps to my tie down hook on the side of the bed here. And then here is my recovery gear bag, or one of them. Everything that I purchased through Rhino USA. Really good product. Got my tree saver, D-shackle receiver for my hitch on the rear of the truck, 20-foot tow strap, and the outside pocket is where I keep my soft shackles. So all that stores away. The only thing I don't have in here that I have in the Jeep recovery bag is my snatch block. So I just overlooked that the other day when I was placing my order, and I should have included that in that last order from Rhino USA. They get stuff to you really quick, same as Blue Ridge Overland Gear. From the time I place an order to the time I receive it's usually 4 to 5 days, even through the pandemic. Imagine that. And in this bag here, kinetic rope from Rhino USA. So that's my kinetic rope there. So like I said, all I need to add to my setup for the truck, because I have all this for the Jeep, is maybe a couple of more soft shackles. I've got some D shackles extras that came from a previous setup on the Jeep, and then a snatch block. Okay, what you see here is some seat back Molle panels that I purchased from Blue Ridge Overland Gear. This is their triple run line. It's a heavier fabric. It's got I believe a 4-inch Velcro panel here that this bag is attached to. And then we've got this 5x8, I believe, medium-sized bag that also, of course, has the mounting on the front of it. So plenty more room down below. Also, a cool thing that they've just come out with is this trash bag. It's got a quick disconnect here. It can be rolled up with the Velcro here with the strap on the other side, so you can store it away when you're not using it. I've got the same setup on the other side of the rear seat. So it's really a really cool setup. Eventually the rear seat's going to go, and this is a lot better setup than what we've had in the Jeep. The panels we had that we've since taken out sagged really bad. The bags hung way off, and you come in to get something out of the back of the Jeep and you've got bags hanging way over here, and it was just a lot of slack. It didn't matter how you tightened it up. It was more of a bag than it was a panel. It was a bag that had Molle straps and slots on the back side of that bag, and it was just too bulky. This is like a hard panel, and I've had this, I guess, in the truck about a week and a half. Don't have anything in any of this yet. Just still trying to. We have a lot of extra bags that I want to mount as I build my setup for the Silverado. I'm kind of referencing off what we have in the Jeep to kind of, guide me. Things that, well, we don't ever use this, or this is duplicated here. So that's kind of helped. It's very expensive to have 2 and 3 of everything, but I want to make sure that when I am on a trip in this truck that I have everything that I need. We usually keep fire starter. I didn't bring with me, I left them at home, but I have these little pouches that attach to this Velcro panel here that carry our 2-way radios, our little walkie-talkies. So for spotting, camp communication, whatever, I have a hard mount in the Jeep, and I plan on having a Midland 500 in this truck. But it's always good to have backup walkie-talkies in case you've got someone in your group that doesn't have comms. So, but I did get those in yesterday. I just forgot to bring them. I'll insert a photo of it installed once I get back home to show that, but it'll mount along this panel up top, so reaching over from the front seat, they're accessible. And here is the walkie-talkie holder. We've got 2 of those. Pretty cool. And as far as the truck goes, we have plans, should be getting the suspension in the next week. Doing a 3.5-inch lift, leveling. It's already got a leveling kit on it, but we're doing a 3.5-inch lift. Used to have an ARE camper top on the back. but it just wouldn't. I mean, it's practical to keep your stuff out of the weather and all that, but it was not set up for a rooftop tent, which this will be. Got rid of the camper top, went with the diamond back tonneau cover, and we'll have a Yakima tent rack, bed rack on top of this tonneau, and of course it's lockable, as well as the tailgate, so all of our gear will fit in. Gonna do a bed slide on the half width of the bed to make getting gear in and out easier. Well, once the rack is on top of the tonneau, it will not be able to be opened. It basically is what you have now. And it opens like that on the front half near the cab, with this center section right here being stationary. Really love this. They also shipped to me pretty quickly. Got it within about 6 days. Truck line showed up at the house. It was about a 45-minute install. So I'm sold so far. The only thing I'm going to change is I'm probably going to install 4 more of these tie downs. They installed these. I paid extra for these, and I probably should have ordered 4 more. But I'll put those on the front edge and the rear edge of those panels there, because my plan is to carry underneath the tent. I should have about 14 inches here. This is where I'll tie down tables, my solar panel, some of the larger things that need to, sit flat. But that's the plan there. But it's a 2014 Silverado LTZ. And my plan is also to de-chrome, de-badge, get rid of all the chrome. Really excited about this build. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and it's a comfortable rig. We love traveling, and it's a lot more comfortable than the Jeep. A lot quieter, rides smoother, doesn't get as good gas mileage, but we enjoy taking it out of town. And this will be our mode of transportation for South Dakota, Wyoming this summer. Thank you everybody for watching. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider doing so. Hit the bell icon so you'll see all my future content. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and share.